Welcome to the Brampton Center. The Sioux Greyhounds and the Battalion going head-to-head. Two first-place hockey clubs. Sam Cosentino, Doug Anderson up in the booth. You're watching OHL Primetime live on Rogers.
We got some heavyweights in the stands here tonight. Floyd Smith, Rick Dudley. So a lot of scouts taking in tonight's action.
Maleko back inside. Torres in the corner, looking in front of the net. Plays it back behind the net. Bateman centers it back to Torres. He scores! Rafi Torres, less than a minute into this hockey game. Put the Battalion up by a goal.
Dougie, wait till you see this play on the replay. It is fantastic. Rafi Torres doing some excellent work in the corner, and he works the give and go absolutely perfect with Bateman. Check it out. Rafi Torres down low. He'll feed it. There's the goal for you, actually, but the play that led up to the goal, Bateman and Torres going back and forth. Torres picks it up on kind of...
Get away from him. Sault Ste. Marie clearing the zone. That's Jardine at center. Nifty move around Maleko to the backhand. Chant stacks the pads and makes the save. Gives chase with Brown deep inside of the Sioux end. No icing, it's waved off. Played to Duclos at the side. Grenier out in front. Flick with the save. Jason Flick coming up big, robbing Matt Grenier. Now popping his man, that is Chapman along the boards behind the net. Sault Ste. Marie right out in front. Great opportunity for Brent Theobald. Hammered at center ice was Duclos. Haley retreats to pick it up. Good job by Aaron Van Loosen to go in there. They score! Jeff Bateman.
There you go, Dougie. We talked about it at the start of the game, how such an important factor would be the special teams in this hockey game here tonight. And it took just over 20 seconds for the Battalion to get on the board in their first power play of the hockey game, and that's got to be a good sign for Coach Stan Butler. Great work behind the net, Van Loosen and Torres. The puck comes out in front and gets by Jason Flick, and you know...
Zone net for Chapman. On the far boards, long pass looking for Theobald, hits him with the pass, and Reynolds gets a piece of him. Woods knocking him off. Just hit one more time, and this is where Rob Chapman took the brunt of this hit. Right along the boards. Watch Matt Reynolds.
Well, Matty Reynolds, it looks as if he's left this hockey game, but you see a little partition that comes out to separate the two benches, and it looks like Chapman, if you look on the right part of your screen, was caught on that partition.
Yeah, at center ice. He's got Zaffris with him on the left side. Gets the right side pass. They score! Corey Pecker.
Well, Osborne showing great patience. John Osborne, a second-round pick in '97 for the Sault Ste. Marie, makes a good move at the blue line, then takes it in and threads the needle to Corey Pecker. And with just 16 seconds remaining in this first period, the Sioux is on the board with their first goal of the hockey game. And it's Corey Pecker with his 24th goal of the year. Watch Osborne. Great move at the blue line. Threads the needle and leaves Pecker all alone. And when you get a goal scorer like that all alone, really no chance for the goalie. Chant.
Italian net. Chant out of his net. Plays it around the dasher. Comes back to Spur. Lets one fly. Loose puck. Bounces away. Smith opening. He scores!
Chad Spur got the shot from the point. David Chant didn't see the original shot. Just put the pads together, closed his eyes. It bounced off his pads. And then a scramble ensued in front of the net. And Smith came in to pick up the trash with Chant down on the ice. He goes upstairs. This hockey game is tied at 2. And the Greyhounds still have 50 seconds remaining.
Well, you don't see David Chant beat himself very often, but this was one of those plays.
He's on the ice, has trouble getting up, and then Smith comes in from out of your picture and pretty much has a wide open net to shoot at. Chant
bounced right dangerously in front of David Chant. Played into the corner. Corey Pecker tied up by Woods. Centering pass goes off his skate. They score! 2 quick goals by the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds.
Well, the match penalty to Reynolds, which includes a 5-minute major, has really been a killer here. That's 3 goals now on this power play for the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, dating back to the 17-second mark of the first period. So these guys showing you why they are the second-best power play in the league. They work the puck around, and another goal, and just like that, they have taken a 3-2 lead.
3 goals in 2 minutes and 27 seconds, and this one was scary from the start for Brampton defenders.
Pass right out in front, and Jason Maleko left Ryan Healy all alone in front of the net. David Chant looking up at his captain defenseman, who hasn't given one of his best performances here so far tonight.
Harrison after this one with Jardine. He ties him up in the corner. Osborne goes after this. The Sioux just keep on coming. There's a shot. Deflects. They score again.
Wow, Dougie, and that one is also on the power play.
Still with 22 seconds remaining, and Ducalo in the box, taking the spot of Matt Reynolds. 4 goals in 2.5 minutes for this power play opportunity.
Dougie, I'm too busy writing here trying to catch up with the last goals, and the Sioux continue to do it here. The slap shot from the point. Kearns can't see it. And again, Chant with all that traffic in front of the net.
Nelson had Flash's stick in his hand. Flash took exception to that. Zafras comes away with the puck. There's a rebound. They score! Daly.
Well, again, there you see the breakdown of the Brampton defense as Daly comes in off the point. And there to get the goal, the Sault Ste. Marie, their 5th goal of this period, or 4th goal of this period, to make it 5-2. And we'll see a goaltending change. Scott Dellavedova will head into the nets here and give David Chant the rest of the night off.
That is the 20th shot on goal by the Greyhounds. They're 8:45 to go in the second period. Battalion down by 3. Shot to the side of the net. Loose puck. Thompson can't control it. Harrison free at the point. Will pinch in. We got a pile up ensuing in the corner. It's 5-on-5, and the gloves are going down.
Well, the frustrations now have been accepted by Brampton. You're seeing like a garage sale down in the corner, and referees trying to get in there and break things up. But I think the Battalion have really had enough and are a little put off by this recent 4-goal onslaught by the Sioux Greyhounds.
Scott down, got a piece of it. Rafi Torres in the corner now. Back to Woods in the point, back to Torres. Trying to set things up. Van Loosen doing a good job in front of the net. Torres with time, lets it fly. Right on, he scores! Rafi Torres!
Brad Woods, great job playing catch with Torres. You know, he saved his power play a few times by keeping the puck in the zone. Very patient. Rafi Torres given all day to wind up. He'll collect that puck, his 25th goal of the season, and Rafi Torres has really done a number here against the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds in on all 3 goals.
Absolutely. Watch Aaron Van Loosen in front of the net. He causes havoc for Jason Flick through this whole power play opportunity. Van Loosen is the key on this power play.
Aaron Van Loosen playing with a lot of grit and determination. Woods and Torres play catch. Woods gives it right back on the fake shot. That opens up some room. Van Loosen creating traffic and a great low shot. It gets by Jason Flick and brings the Battalion to within 2.
Comes to Richards onside. Richards got 2 darting toward the net. Dellavedova stands up and takes it away. Flash along the boards for McClement. Van Loosen tips it ahead for Kearns. 2-on-1. Kearns and Maleko. Kearns gets it to Maleko. He scores! Jason Maleko! A beautiful 2-way passing play. Richard Kearns.
Well, Jason Maleko hasn't had one of his strongest games offensively this year, but this time he decides to jump in onto the rush. Richard Kearns draws Daly towards him with the pass and puts it right over his stick, right on to Maleko's tape, and Maleko makes no mistake about it. The Battalion have fought back to come to within 1. Watch Kearns go really wide, and then he draws Daly over to his side, flicks the pass up right up over his stick, right onto his tape, and Maleko one-times it past Flick to make this a 5-4 hockey game.
You know, as Theobald knocks him off stride at center ice. McLaughlin rocked at center ice by Ryan Jardine. And another heavy hit as it was McLaughlin and Theobald coming together. Back to Spur again. He's got time. Cross ice pass. Smith gets it to the side. Zafras with the open corner. Couldn't deflect it high into the net. Smith outshot. They score!
Well, consecutive scoring chances there for the Sioux Greyhounds, and it's Cleon Smith coming out in front of the net and beating Dellavedova for the 6th Sioux goal of this hockey game, and they have regained their 2-goal cushion on yet another power play goal. Watch Cleon Smith pulls it out of the corner and then goes right out and goes blocker side, I believe it was, on Dellavedova, and that.
Daly seen a lot of ice time so far tonight. Healy gets rocked by Maleko. That time it was Flash. Torres then hammers Pecker at center ice. Here's Thompson on a break at the circle, right in on goal. Thompson shot, he scores! Scott Thompson!
Well, Scott Thompson will get credit for the goal, and Raffi Torres should get an assist. He just laid Pecker out at the blue line, and that forced a loose puck in the neutral zone. That allowed Thompson to go in unharmed on the far wing. And once again, this resilient Battalion team have come back to within 1 goal.
As the sign says, the troops are looking good at the bunker.
Let's check out the replay here as we go. Thompson in all alone. A good move to get Flick to open the 5-hole, and then he fills it up. And it's a 6-5 hockey game.
Give Scott Thompson credit for making Jason Flick make the first move, and that enough gumption to get it around to Woods. Cross-ice pass, Maleko beats Bateman, it's knocked away by Spur. Woods bounces it back in, Bateman alone, reach shot, he scores! Jeff Bateman!
Oh, and there's Brad Woods doing a good job on the point. He's been like the credentials, solid as a rock on the point. For the Battalion here in this hockey game, he'll draw an assist. Jeff Bateman alone at the face-off circle to tie this hockey game up, and boy, has he ever done some damage here tonight.
Well, you gotta believe Jason Flick saw this one coming when the puck was not cleared along the blue line.
Woods kept it in. Bateman, the wrist shot, and he goes top shelf, and this hockey game is tied at 6, folks. Stick around. This
has the loose puck. Kurt McSwain allowed to move around. McSwain gives it for Rowan. Open man, looking for Woods, who is pinching in. Can't get him the puck. Goes cross ice. Handchuck is there. Directs one toward the front of there. Rebounded!
Handchuck just laid it on net. And wow, Chris Rowan really made that play happen. He really deserved that goal. He had an original chance on the break, missed it, got control of the puck, looked for Woods. He was covered, went cross ice to the far side to find Handchuck, who left a low shot on net, leaving the rebound for Rowan to come back. And man alive, the Battalion have taken the lead.
What a wild hockey game at the Brampton Center. Chris Rowan being watched by Jeff Richards. Richards lets him go, and Rowan heads right for the net looking for a rebound.
Oh, Dougie, watch Rowan come streaking in there and just tap it home past Flick. The Battalion lead up by 1.
Changing on the fly. Richards with an open wing. In the near side, he gets sandwiched, and Dellavedova hangs on to the loose puck. Handchuck and Harrison going in on Jeff Richards. Here comes McClement across center ice. Got 2 men with him. McClement to the outside. Van Loosen hits. They score!
Well, there it is. There's that power play goal the Battalion were looking for to try and wrap this hockey game up. Jay McClement had a couple of swipes at the puck, finally got control of it, took it deep into the Sioux zone, and, well, he just snuck one by Jason Flick, and Stan Butler has got to be relieved after that goal by Jay McClement.
Well, I'll tell you something. You watch Flick, he had already started shifting toward the other side, expecting there to be a pass, and McClement just shot it right along the ice, beat him through the 5-hole. Flick just didn't have his pads closed. As he dumps it back in, and Brampton's going to finish off a big 8-6 victory in the Brampton Center.
Wow, what a hockey game, and look at that. The first guy off the bench, David Chan. He was replaced in the second period of this hockey game. Scott Dellavedova came in, did a fantastic job, giving up just 1 goal in a period and a half, and he will earn the win here tonight for the Brampton Battalion as they go on to the 2-goal victory.
And a standing ovation from the fans here at the Brampton Center to finish this one off. A big come-from-behind victory. They scored 6 goals to 1 here in the 3rd period. We're going to take a break here on OHL Primetime on Rogers Sports. Stay with us. We will come back with a wrap-up.